After 60, try doing this in the morning. You could live 30 more years. What if I told you the first 5 minutes after you wake up could decide whether you live another 5 years or 30? I know that sounds impossible, but that small, quiet moment, right after your eyes open, holds more power than most people realize. Today, I want to gently walk you through 5 small morning habits. They're simple, they're soft, and they've changed how many older adults start their day, not just to feel better, but to stay stronger, clearer, and more independent as the years go on. Every tip I'll share is grounded in science from places like the NIH, Harvard, and Mayo Clinic. If you're curious, we've listed all the sources for you right below the video. Before we begin, I'd love if you'd take a moment to like the video, maybe subscribe, and if any of these steps speak to you personally, or if you've already been doing something similar, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I'd truly love to hear what your mornings feel like. All right, take a deep breath with me, and let's start with the very first thing you should do. Drink warm lemon water. Start your morning with one simple act, a glass of warm lemon water. But this isn't just about hydration. It's a quiet yet powerful way to protect your heart, your brain, your liver, and your joints, all before breakfast. Here's why it matters. After a night of sleep, your body wakes up in a slightly dehydrated state. Your blood becomes thicker. Your circulation slows. For people over 60, this natural shift can quietly raise the risk of stroke, heart attack, and inflammation. Lemon water reverses this effect through several interconnected mechanisms. First, the warmth of the water gently stimulates blood flow and digestion, without the shock that cold water brings to a sleepy cardiovascular system. The lemon itself contains a mix of nutrients that work in harmony: vitamin C to protect your cells from oxidative damage, potassium to support normal blood pressure, and citric acid to aid in kidney filtration and reduce uric acid, a key trigger of gout and kidney stones. In addition, lemon contains bioactive plant compounds called flavonoids. These flavonoids not only fight inflammation, but also reduce platelet aggregation, which means they help prevent your blood from becoming too sticky, a crucial factor in lowering the risk of early morning clots. Lemon also supports liver function by stimulating bile flow, helping your body process waste and toxins more efficiently. Some studies suggest mild estrogenic effects from lemon's phytochemicals, which may gently support hormonal balance in postmenopausal women, a benefit often overlooked. In 2021, a comprehensive review published in Medicinal Chemistry by Singh, Yarla, Siddiqui, De Lourdes Pereira, and Sharma detailed the pharmacological mechanisms of lemon. The study confirmed its antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-hyperglycemic, hepatoprotective, and cardiovascular protective effects, all linked to the interaction of its nutrients and plant-based compounds at the molecular level. Meanwhile, a 2024 case report from the International Journal of Clinical Research documented a woman with long-standing musculoskeletal pain. After drinking warm lemon water with turmeric and black pepper each morning, she experienced notable relief in her joints, back, and overall movement within 2 weeks. And a 2022 nutrition profile from Eat Plus highlighted lemon's unique composition. 92.3% water, only 22 calories per 100 grams, and rich levels of vitamin C, folate, potassium, and phosphorus, making it ideal for older adults needing hydration without blood sugar spikes. If you'd like to try it yourself, here's exactly how to do it. Each morning, as soon as you wake up, pour yourself a cup of warm water, not boiling, just comfortably warm. Cut a fresh lemon and squeeze about 1/4 of it into the water, which gives you enough vitamin C without irritating the stomach. If you prefer a stronger blend, you can add a pinch of turmeric and a dash of black pepper. The turmeric provides curcumin, an anti-inflammatory compound, while black pepper contains piperine, which helps your body absorb the curcumin more effectively. Stir gently and drink slowly, before coffee, before food, before anything else. Some people like to add honey, but for older adults managing blood sugar, it's better to skip the sweetener. If you have acid reflux, consider using just a few drops of lemon in more water and drink it slowly. And if you take iron supplements, wait at least 30 minutes after your lemon water before taking them, since vitamin C can enhance iron absorption, which isn't always helpful for everyone. This isn't a trendy detox, it's a small science-backed ritual to soften your blood, ease your joints, and gently signal to your body, I'm ready for today. Number 2. Light exercise in place. The Shaolin Minute. Right after your lemon water, stay standing. Don't sit. Don't lie back down. Just 1 minute of gentle movement is all it takes to shift your body from a sleep state into one that's fully alive. When we sleep, blood flow slows, brain activity dims, and our immune and digestive systems rest. It's almost like a soft shutdown. That's why the first minute after waking is so critical, especially after 60, when circulation isn't as efficient, and the risk of dizziness or falls increases. What your body needs isn't a shock, but a signal. A soft push to say, wake up, it's time. Light movement, even simple arm raises, shoulder rolls, or heel lifts, activates the muscles of the calves, which act as a second heart. These muscles gently pump stagnant lymph fluid upward, helping clear toxins, fight infection, and support immunity. Unlike the blood, your lymph system has no pump of its own. It relies on your movement to flow. At the same time, this movement raises your core body temperature, which drops to its lowest 2 hours before waking, and boosts blood flow to your brain. As warm, oxygenated blood reaches the prefrontal cortex, the region in charge of memory and focus, your mind begins to clear. Your mood lifts. You stop feeling foggy. This isn't guesswork. In a 2025 study by Tohoku University published in Scientific Reports, just 6 minutes of light exercise increased brain blood flow and improved short-term memory in older adults. Even without breaking a sweat, their brains became more alert. Another 2022 review in Nutrients, covering over 30 studies, confirmed that light movement, like walking in place or doing shoulder circles, strengthened brain networks, improved attention span, and helped delay cognitive decline. These benefits appeared even in seniors who rarely exercised, and they didn't need 30 minutes. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day. If that sounds too good to be true, there's more. In 2023, Dr. Joshua Beer and colleagues at university hospitals tracked over 25,000 non-exercisers aged 60 and older for nearly 7 years. Those who added 3 short bursts of activity each day, just 1 to 2 minutes each, cut their risk of dying from heart disease by 50% and from cancer by 40%. They didn't run marathons. They simply moved more, often, and early. And the effect isn't just physical. According to Dr. Hazim Mustafa at Catholic Health, morning movement helps signal the brain that the day has begun, setting the tone for better focus, motivation, and mood. As he explained, movement increases body temperature and endorphin levels, which then raise circulation and sharpen the mind. So what should you do? Right after your lemon water, stand tall. Gently raise your arms like pulling up the morning sky. Roll your shoulders back. Tilt your head left and right. Lift your heels, then your toes. Let your ankles roll. Breathe through your nose as you move. If you feel safe, add soft bouncing, a few light hops or quick marches in place, just enough to stir the blood. This isn't exercise, it's activation. A quiet reset. Number 3, snack on some protein, the morning shield. After 60, every morning that begins without protein is a quiet loss for your muscles, because during sleep, your body enters a catabolic state, meaning it breaks down tissue to keep vital systems running. And without protein shortly after waking, your muscles continue to lose more than they build. This is especially true in older adults, whose ability to synthesize new muscle naturally declines with age. Here's how it works. When you eat protein, your body breaks it down into amino acids. These amino acids are the building blocks for muscle repair, hormones, neurotransmitters, and immune function. But in the morning, after 8 to 10 hours without food, your bloodstream is nearly empty of these materials. The moment you eat protein, you send a clear message to your body. Start rebuilding. This kickstarts a process called muscle protein synthesis, a fancy term that simply means repairing and protecting your strength. Now, the reason timing matters so much is because your muscles are more responsive in the morning. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2021 by Kim and colleagues showed that older adults who consumed protein at breakfast experienced greater muscle synthesis and less muscle breakdown than those who consumed the same amount at dinner. Another scoping review published in Nutrition Reviews in 2025 by Kaing et al. Found that out of 15 studies, over half showed increased muscle mass in adults who prioritized protein in the morning. 5 of these studies focused specifically on older adults, and 2 on middle-aged women and young men, confirming that this habit supports strength across generations. But muscle isn't the only system that benefits. According to Dr. Tiffany Hendricks, protein in the morning helps stabilize hunger-regulating hormones. It lowers ghrelin, the hormone that signals hunger, and boosts GLP-1, a hormone that keeps you full longer. That means fewer cravings and better control over blood sugar throughout the day. If you often feel sluggish or foggy before lunch, this could be your missing piece. Most people eat the majority of their protein at dinner. But this uneven distribution weakens your body's ability to preserve lean mass. A randomized study published in Clinical Nutrition in 2021 showed that evenly spreading protein across meals, especially with a strong breakfast, leads to better skeletal muscle mass and mobility outcomes. So how much is enough? Aim for at least 20 to 30 grams of high-quality protein within the first 30 minutes after waking. This could be 2 eggs with a dollop of Greek yogurt, or a scoop of plant-based protein blended into oatmeal or almond milk. Even a small piece of chicken or a bowl of lentil soup works, if that suits your taste. The goal isn't to eat heavy, it's to eat smart. Because a small morning dose of protein is more than just fuel. It's a signal to your body that you are still building, still protecting, and still moving forward. Number 4. Warm up joints and improve flexibility. The 90-second armor. Before the noise begins, just stand. Take 90 quiet seconds, not to push, but to prepare. This is your shield, built with gentle motion. While you sleep, your joints rest too. The fluid inside them, synovial fluid, thickens like honey left out on a cold morning. It loses its flow. But the moment you move gently, that fluid warms, softens, and returns to its role as the body's silent lubricant, allowing your bones to glide with ease. At the same time, gentle motions awaken tiny sensors tucked inside your joints. These mechanoreceptors, often forgotten, send signals to your brain, letting it know where your limbs are, even when your eyes are closed. That awareness, called proprioception, is the foundation of balance. Without it, even standing can feel uncertain. Professor Neil Smart, a clinical exercise physiologist, explains that slow, deliberate movements re-engage your nervous system after rest. They tune your body like an instrument, not for noise, but for harmony. It's not about working out. It's about waking up, the gentle kind of waking that doesn't startle but steadies. A systematic review in 2021 by researcher Felipe Raposo and his team found that even the most basic exercises, low impact and simple, improved joint pain and strength in people living with knee osteoarthritis. And in 2024, a study published in eClinical Medicine showed that older adults who practiced brief joint movements each day gained noticeable improvements in balance, walking speed, and flexibility, even those who hadn't exercised before. So how do you begin? Find a wall or chair for balance if needed. Start with slow, smooth ankle circles. Let them melt away stiffness, 10 times each way. Move gently into soft knee bends, as if you're easing into a chair, then rising again. Circle your shoulders, large and round. Let your spine twist side to side as your arms swing like soft ropes. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs. Then let that breath go slowly, peacefully. All of this in just 90 seconds. In time, this quiet ritual becomes more than a habit. It becomes a conversation between you and your body, one that may gently carry you into each new day with grace, steadiness, and strength. Number 5. Clear your mind. The 1-minute memory ritual. Clear your mind just for 1 minute. Not to forget the world, but to make peace with it. Each morning, when the body is still sluggish and the brain not yet flooded with distractions, give yourself the simple task of remembering yesterday. Backwards. You sit still, close your eyes, and try to recall the last thing you did before sleep. Then what happened just before that? And so on, like rewinding a gentle movie of your day. It might sound trivial, but this 1-minute ritual activates some of the most powerful areas of your brain. At the heart of it is the hippocampus, the brain's memory center. When you intentionally recall memories in this way, especially in a calm and focused state, you stimulate this region to strengthen synaptic connections. This isn't just about remembering better. It's about building something called cognitive reserve, a protective buffer that helps your brain stay sharp and resilient, even as you age. A 2019 study published in Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews explains how such mental routines help increase neuroplasticity and support cognitive reserve, which is critical in protecting against conditions like dementia and cognitive decline. The act of recalling events in reverse also engages the brain's prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for focus, decision-making, and self-control, functions that often fade with age. When you practice this, you're not only exercising memory, you're actively training your mind to stay organized and emotionally balanced. Researchers from the Max Planck Institute for Human Cognitive and Brain Sciences found that reflective memory exercises like this one increase neural efficiency and reduce unnecessary mental noise. Beyond the structural benefits, this tiny ritual also influences your nervous system. By sitting still and focusing inward, you shift your body from a state of stress, governed by the sympathetic nervous system, to a state of calm, governed by the parasympathetic nervous system. This brings down your heart rate, eases blood pressure, and promotes clarity. It's like resetting your internal compass before stepping into the day. So how do you do it exactly? Right after your light movement, simply sit in a quiet spot, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Try to remember the very last thing you did the night before. Then move gently backward through the sequence of your day. Brushing your teeth, your final conversation, the book you read, the dinner you had. Don't force it. Let the images come. If your mind wanders, just bring it back. In just 1 minute, you'll feel more grounded, more aware, and with time, your memory sharper and your emotions more stable. Thank you for spending these quiet minutes with me. I hope you found something simple yet powerful to carry with you into your day. May your mornings be filled with clarity, strength, and a sense of calm readiness. If this video brought you any value, please consider giving it a like, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with someone you care about. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself. You deserve it.